Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Lion's Den. Today, I'm doing a reading, an update reading on Normani. This was one that was subscriber suggested by LaShawn Davis. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm going to just kind of check up on her and see where she's at currently, how she's feeling about her album, and how well her album will do. So where is Normani at right now? How is she feeling? Okay. That's surprising. Okay. So far what I'm getting from Normani is she's feeling a bit trapped right now, currently. Now, this isn't about her album right now. This is more of a genuine kind of feeling. Right now, she's feeling pretty trapped. She's feeling pretty like she kind of wants to go and hide right now. She's very, very anxious about her album release and any appearances on TV. I'm seeing like appearances on TV coming out. So that's what she's worried about. I feel like recently there was some advice that may have been given to her, either financial advice or just genuine advice about how to manage herself well or how to do something on stage, and she wasn't listening. She didn't really want to take that advice, and I think I'm not sure if that went good or bad for her, but right now she's kind of not really feeling. She's not feeling sexy right now. I don't know if she may be sick or anything like that, but she's kind of not really feeling herself. She's not really in the mood to be. Maybe it's because it's rainy. She's not in the mood to be bothered. And right, there also seems to be a sort of male that's going to come and kind of steer her in the right path, because I'm feeling like she's made a few mistakes recently that has really been kind of bothering her and weighing her down and kind of having her not feel herself. But I'm seeing there's going to be a man. There's a man that she's waiting on, one that's going to help her, or probably actually not do so great at helping her financially. But there's another man that's coming up in her near future that's going to give her a lot of good business advice. I really hope she takes that advice this time, because it seems like she's kind of having a little difficulty with listening. Not that she's hard-headed in general at all. I don't really know that, but there was something that she didn't listen to that may have ended up backfiring on her recently. So that's kind of where she's at right now. I don't know if she's also kind of deliberately placed herself away from people, or if it's one of those things where she's so busy that she doesn't have time to really go out and do what she wants to. But that's what I'm also seeing, is that she's kind of trying to get out of being caught up in business or caught up in work. Okay, so Normani just released, or she's releasing Waves. How did Normani feel about working with Black? I thought they would be friends, but it seems like there may be a few issues working with Black personally. I'm seeing heartbreak. Like, I think she may have felt that they were going to be cooler than they were, but they didn't click. Like, what I'm saying is, like, maybe she kind of let down her guard, I guess. I feel like she let down her guard around Black because she felt like she could be comfortable, but maybe there was something said or words exchanged that may have really hurt her, and she felt like they couldn't be cool no more. Like, it was like, oh, okay, so I thought we could have been close, but that's not going to be the case. How does Black feel about working with Normani? It seems like Black is trying to sort of keep his own emotions in check and keep his own feelings in check. There seems to be a lot of things that he wants to say that he won't say. I'm also seeing that he kind of wants to run things. Like, he's like, I guess because he may think he's like, I've been in the game long. I think he's been, I don't know that for a fact, but I've been in the game longer, or I managed to be more successful. There's some sort of exchange of words that are not so kind, are not so thoughtful, that have been between them, mostly coming from his point of view. And I'm also seeing he just wants to kind of sort of take control or have more creative control over whatever is going on. Like, he feels things should go a certain way, and it's not necessarily going the way that he wants to, or he has taken control where it can't go the way he wants it to go. So I'm actually quite surprised there. They're not really getting along as much as I thought they would. What was the last question? So how will Normani's album do in sales? How will her album do? Let me read. This is just. Give me a second, y'all, because this is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Because if I'm not mistaken, there may be some lying about how well or how bad it does, like a cover-up. So let me just double check to see if I'm right. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing like the cards are kind of, it looks like they're trying they're talking about there's going to be sort of a cover up on how the album goes. Like, it's not going to be completely honest on how well the album succeeds or how badly it may flop. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I'm just kind of seeing like I'm gonna have to draw more cards because I'm not really understanding what exactly is going on here. I'm just seeing like a lot of people being involved in her album. I'm seeing like 2 males, 3 males, 1 female. I'm not sure what all this means. I'm trying to make sense of it. So I'm going to actually switch over my decks. I probably need to reshuffle. But I'm going to switch over my decks and ask again on how her album is going to do. How is Normani's album going to do? I'm still seeing she's going to have to be really strong because it may not kind of come out and be done take as well as it should. Like, people may not take to it as well as she may have wanted it, and she's going to be very defensive about it, or they're going to be her company or whoever is managing is going to be very defensive about it, probably, like I said before, covering things up, but she's going to be strong through it. She's going to try to not fight with her management and with her company about it, even though things are not going to go well. She's still going to try to push forward with things, even though she's kind of going to start seeing, I think from now on, she's going to start seeing the darker half and darker side of the entertainment business. I have no idea what's going to go on, but Spirit isn't necessarily telling me whether or not the album is going to really be successful. I'm leaning more towards it's not going to be as successful as she would want or she would hope. That's what I'm kind of getting right now. So I guess I'll just kind of end it there because there's not much else to really ask. If there is anything else, just let me know in the comments, y'all. I didn't say in the beginning, but of course in the info box below, you'll see all of my links to any Fivers. If you want a reading by me, you can email me because I only have like one price listing on Fiverr. So you can email me if you want other options to get a reading by me. And yeah, that's it. I've also added a new feature, so if you need to add subtitles, if you know how to translate anything into another language, please feel free to do so. And as always, guys, let me know what you think. Just leave it in the comment section. If you have any other suggestions or anything I can read on, just leave it down below. Bye bye.